Hi, I'm Suraj, and today I'm going to talk about the buyer persona and how you can create a buyer persona with the help of ChatGPT. So, what is buyer persona? Buyer persona, you can think that it's your ideal clients that you want to outreach or you want to talk with. Okay, you don't want to talk with everybody. Okay, so suppose that if you are a software industry which deals in healthcare softwares. Okay, so you don't want to talk with every healthcare industries. Okay, so you only want to outreach that healthcare, that hospital or clinic that require your software. So you should write that who is my ideal client, and you should describe that ideal client in a piece of paper or in notepad, and then you have to outreach to that type of person only who can buy your software and who is the right fit for your software. So that's why you have to first build the buyer persona. So at the beginning, if you don't have any customers, if you don't have any clients, then you can't define buyer persona exactly. Okay, because it has not tested in the market. So you have to imagine that, so how your audience look like. Okay, how your audience will benefit from the product service. Okay, where you can get that audience, what the psychology of your client. So you have to think all about that in beginning, but after serving a few clients, you will get to know that okay, this person, these types of person is the right fit for our product, the right fit for our service or your softwares. Okay, so you have to build the buyer persona first, and today we'll discuss about that how you can take the help of ChatGPT to create the buyer persona. It will save a lot of time for yours. So here is the ChatGPT interface, and here you can take the how you can do it. So let's start prompting. So you can first ask the ChatGPT, so what is buyer persona? Okay, and what are the set of questions I should ask to myself or research that will help me to identify my buyer persona. Okay, so you can also ask to ChatGPT, you can ask me questions if necessary to answer. Okay, now so it now ChatGPT reveals that what is buyer persona and what should you research to identify your buyer persona. Okay, so it has given so much of the data. Now suppose that you are a software company. Okay, you can be marketing agency, you can be consultant, or you can be coach, anyone, but I assume here that we are making buyer persona for software industry. So just make the buyer persona of software industry. So what's their age range, ideal customer, what is the gender, where do they live, all the things you should ask the question. So next prompt I am going to input it as that we are a software industry, we are a software company, serving healthcare industries and help them to implement the softwares in their hospital or clinic. Okay, what you can give the more and more details to the ChatGPT, that what exactly you do. The more details you will give, the more specific information it will give, more accurate information it will give. So suppose that what extra you do, what you do. Okay, so you have to write exactly. So we are building remote softwares, applications. Okay, softwares, desktop softwares desktop softwares, okay, that help patients, that help doctors, okay, to maintain the staff, the employees of healthcare company, okay, monitor patient records, okay, monitor the finance of healthcare industry. So what exactly you do, okay, as a software company, what exactly you help from, for which sector you help in the healthcare industry? Suppose that, are you building a CRM, are you building a patient record software? So in which industry, in which area you help the healthcare industry? So if you will write that, it would be more help to ChatGPT to give you the accurate results of healthcare industry. You can see that industry, and also we are providing CRM. So I've just taken the example. You can modify this prompt according to your need now. Okay, so what's the age range? So give me the age range, gender. So we want to outreach to decision makers of healthcare industry, so that we can pitch our software to them. Okay, now give the data as follows. Okay, so what's the data we want? We want age, their age, gender, city, their age, okay, gender, city, city population you can write. Okay, you can take the inspiration from here, their marital status. This is all is needed or not needed, you can decide. Their income level, okay, then behavior insights. So how do they typically research product? So how do they research softwares? Okay, how do they research softwares? Then what social media does healthcare industry decision makers use? Okay, and what blogs they read? Okay, what are their purchasing habits? What are their purchasing habits? What are their challenges? Challenges in purchasing software, the software, and what are their benefits in purchasing the software? How our software can help them? What do they look in a software company, before they buy? So you just are just understanding the psychology of them, that what exactly they think. Write these things in your email, so that message will resonate with them, and they will think that okay, this software company is the one which I was finding. Okay, so this is very important data you are extracting from ChatGPT, and here AI is very useful. So now look, the decision making process, who influences their purchasing decisions. So if any person buys the software or anything, then what are their influencers, who influences them? So this is the very important data the ChatGPT will give to you. So who influences their software decision their decision of purchasing the software. Okay, how much time do they typically take to make a buy decision? Okay, this is also very important data, because once you pitch them and you are just wait, then if you know that okay, this types of person will take at least 6 months to take the purchasing decision, then you can just follow up for the 6 months. If it will say that 1 year you need to wait, then you have to follow for the 1 year, so you can make up the mind. So how valuable the data is, it's miracle. So how much time do they typically take to make a buying decision? Okay, what are the most important to them when to choosing a product or service? What factors most important for them for choosing the software? So this is the same thing, this same thing you can write in the email copy, and you can boom your reply rate. Okay, you can just increase your reply rate by 20-30%, because you are giving them the reason to reply. Communication principle, what the communication it's not very much important, so I don't think that. Okay, so if you don't know that what they use, how to be contact with them, then you can ask ChatGPT. So how we can contact them? Okay, so it will give the data, I think, that whether they use phone much or social media or email. Okay, what kind of content they consume? That's the very good data. What kind of content do they consume? Okay, what feedback, what are competitors? Okay, who are your competitors? Can you identify existing customer? What are the common characteristics they share? So what are the common characteristics they share? Okay, so now press enter. The more data you will give, the more accurately the ChatGPT will present the information. So you can see that age 35 to 55 years old. That's correct, because MBBS, that they do MBBS and then they become the doctor, and it takes at least 30 to 35 years. Okay, gender predominantly male. Okay, decision makers, city decision makers are often located in the major metropolitan areas of cities with a robust healthcare infrastructure. City population, they may be in the cities with population ranging from medium to large, where healthcare facilities are prevalent, right? Like married or in long-term relationship, it's okay, because 35-year-old they have. Income level, you can see, so you can see all the things. LinkedIn is the commonly used professional networking they use, so you can go to the LinkedIn and start pitching them, start making content on LinkedIn, and you can surely reach the healthcare decision makers. So this is the one of the most important data you have. Blog they read, industry specific blog, health IT, healthcare IT news, Becker's hospital reviews are popular. So these are the reviews are popular. Blog they read. So how you can use this data? You can ask this software, Becker's hospital reviews, healthcare IT news. You can ask this blog owner to write about your software in their blog. So if they will read it, they will get to know. Okay, this is the most important data. Purchasing habit, they prefer the long-term investments. Okay, challenges in purchasing the software, complexity of implementation, data security concerns. So what are the challenges they face? Complexity of implementation. They don't know to implement. Data security concerns. They concern that they fear that their data will be get breached. Integration issues are common challenges. So if you will build the landing page, or if you are writing an email to them, and if you will just remove these objections, that we will help you to implement the software without complexity of implementation, without the data security concerns, and you will make them understand that why your software is the robust software, why your software is is very secure software, no one can hack them, and it is very easy to implement. Then you can get more reply. Okay, you can crack the response in email. Benefits of purchasing the software: improved efficiency, enhance the patient care. You can write this in email how our software can help them. So streamline employee engagement. So if you're a CRM, then you can improve customer relationship management. So this is also given. Influencers decision are key stakeholders within the organization, including IT directors, CIOs, and executive leadership. So you are a software company, and if you are reaching out to the healthcare industries, they will take the help of their own employee, their own IT employees. Okay, so they influences the decision. So IT directors influences the decision, CIOs, executive leadership, they influence the decision. Okay, so you can also email these people also. Okay, because they are there to make them understand that your company is better. Decision time frame, so involving through evaluation and planning. Okay, so it has not given the months exactly, but months to year it will take for larger scale software investments. Key factors for choosing the software: data security, regulatory compliance, and cost effectiveness. Email, phone calls they use, LinkedIn messages they use. Okay, so email they use, phone they use, and the LinkedIn messages they use. It means you have to present in this, in these channels. You don't have to present in the social media like Instagram and TikTok. Okay, content consumption, case studies, webinars, and thought leaderships. Common characteristic: analytical mindset, strategic thinkers focused on ROI and value quality over price, and prioritize patient outcomes. So you have just got your buyer persona.